Hey chef, can you turn my McDonald's gourmet?
Sure, let's see what you have. Donuts, fries, chicken sandwich, sauces here.
Oh, and by the way, chef, I brought you some ice cream.
First step, milk, cream. Let's throw in the fries. Nutmeg. Put this in a piping bag. That's just potatoes in. 400 degrees. Here I'm cutting the egg. I'm going to put some of this chaat masala, pinch of salt. Pipe this like that. Parsley, salmon caviar here, chive. Let's break up the chicken. Taking out the breading completely. Set this aside. You use this bacon. Pieces like that into a plate. This bacon, olive oil, butter, carrots, the pearl onions, mushroom. Throw in the bacon, garlic, onion, thyme here. Throw in some Cabernet Sauvignon, nice red wine. Now I'm going to add the chicken. Barbecue sauce, honey mustard, brown sugar going on. Keep it covered. Okay, meanwhile, what I'm going to do is apply some butter on the buns. Here's some garlic. The next step is to plate. Mushrooms, onions. Here you go. Plate. Yeah. Let's keep on here. Voila! This is your McDonald's turned into a gourmet.
Chef, we always have to leave room for dessert, right?
Absolutely. Right then, sugar, cardamom powder, cream of tartar. Cut this into two. And this will be. Yeah, the ice cream if you got. This guy and salt. Take some of this. This is going to go in the oven. 6-7 minutes. So here we go.
Wow, look at that. All right, chef, well, we got to give it a try, right?
Yep. All
First,
right.
we start with the amuse-bouche.
We have a deviled egg.
Wow. McDonald's turned gourmet. Wow, this is good. McDonald's turned into Baked Alaska dessert. Wow. 10 out of 10. Hey, chef, can you turn my Dunkin' Donuts gourmet?
You know I can. We got some Boston cream donuts, 3 plain croissants, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a croissant, a latte. I'm gonna take this stuff and I'm gonna make it into a bougie dessert. First step, latte. Confectioner's sugar. Put this aside. Cut the croissants in half. Put this in my refrigerator. So the next step, we're gonna break down these Boston cream donuts. Take all of the chocolate frosting off of the donuts. Thin the sauce with some of that latte. Putting it into a saucepan. We're gonna take the cream filling out of these Boston cream donuts. Look at that.
Okay, there's 3 donuts, 4 donuts. Last donut.
Put this in the refrigerator, let this firm up a little bit. All right, so we're about ready to finish this chocolate sauce. I'm gonna put espresso powder into it. Chocolate sauce done. I think we're gonna make some candied bacon. Let's do that. Pull off this bacon. Bacon on the rack. Some sugar. I'm gonna melt the sugar so that we have basically like candied bacon. That we made before. Bake these on a rack. Let's make some whipped cream. Cream, maple syrup.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing? Fridge. So here's what we're gonna do now. We'll assemble the whole thing. The first thing we're gonna do here, cut out a little bit of negative space here. Like that. Cream filling. Put that in. Lots of sugar. Goes like that. Confectioner's sugar. Espresso chocolate sauce swirl. A whipped cream right on the top. Candied bacon. And there you have it. It's your Dunkin' Donuts bougie dessert. It is a creme brulee coffee bread pudding with maple syrup, whipped cream, candied bacon, and espresso chocolate sauce, and a couple of raspberries to be fancy. Bon appetit.
All right, this is Dunkin' Donuts turned into a bougie dessert. Thanks to Chef Sam. We gotta give it a try, right?
I think that's really great. 10 out of 10.
Yes, sir, man. Help you today.
Hey, yo, Ak, can you turn my ramen and blue Takis the Aki way?
Sure! First, we open the ramen noodle and we put it inside the hot water. Put the on season. Then we put the Jamaican patty on the microwave. Then we put the mozzarella sticks on the fryer. Then we put the burger on the grill. Then we put the sweet peppers on the grill. Then we put the bacon on the grill. Once the Jamaican patty's ready, take the meat out of it. Then we throw them on the grill. Once the mozzarella sticks is ready, now we take it out the fryer. Cheese on top, then the mozzarella stick. Once the bacon and sweet peppers on the grill, now we chop it up. Now we season it up. Now we mix it. Once the bacon is ready, now we chop it in half. Now time for the Takis to crush it up. Now we gonna pour it on that Jamaican patty, baby. Now we pour the cheese. Once everything's ready, now we're gonna start putting everything together. Now we put it on top of the paper. Now we wrap it up. And the result is OMG.
Can't forget the bev, right?
Never, never, never.
Gotta give it a try, right, brother?
Hold up. It's Ramadan. I'm fasting.
This is my ramen and blue Takis, the Aki way.
The only way.
Oh, that was a 10 out of 10, brother. I'll see you again. Hey, chef, can you turn my Happy Meal gourmet?
Yes, I would love to. French fries, chicken McNuggets, sweet and sour sauce, 2 apple pies. So the first step, we're gonna make pâte à choux, milk, water, salt in there, more butter, all-purpose flour. Off the heat, the eggs. Let this sit for a second. Let's work with these French fries. Put these. Add choux paste, salt, Parmesan cheese. Next up, chicken McNuggets in the Roku. That's good. Apple pie. Take the crust off. Put this apple with the chicken nuggets. Here we go. Then this goes in the pastry bag. This is going to be our filling. All right, now I have pasta dough. We're going to make tortelloni today. Pasta sheets, and we cut them in circles. Egg wash. So we've got the tortelloni. Let's do the breadcrumbs next. Chop this up. Butter, olive oil, or apple pie crust. Put that in there. I want to add a little salt. Chop them up real quick. All right, good. Butter, sweet and sour sauce. We'll let that sit for a second. I wanted to add a fresh element to this whole thing. Lemon. It's gonna sit there for a sec. Now I need some garlic. All right. Thinly sliced garlic, and salt and pepper. It really starts to bring out the flavor. We got our tortelloni. I drop them in our pasta bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Pasta water to this. I'm gonna add a little parm. Now we're gonna do the little pomme de fine. Oil over here. They're very cute, aren't they? All right, that's it. Sweet and sour sauce. We got our tortelloni. Just a little bit of butter on top. Fresh apple, crispy apple pie crumb. So we did it. We turned chicken McNuggets, French fries, and crispy apple pie into tortelloni 10.0.
This looks amazing. Let's give it a try.
Let's do it.
There we go. Wow. 10 out of 10. Hey, Esther, can you turn my Cat's Deli gourmet?
Not gourmet, but I'll make something you'll love. Let's see what we got. Pastrami sandwiches, mustard, pickles, matzo ball soup, sauerkraut, french fries. I think I'm gonna make jajangmyeon for you. Take the rye bread, toast this. Meanwhile, let's work on our sauce. Separate all the fat. See that? Render the fat. Black bean paste. As that's going, let's use most of this. Chop it all up. Onion. French fries. Chop it all up. After the fries, strain the matzo ball soup ball out first. Celery, the carrots out. Now check the bread. Nice and toasty. Let that cool for a little bit. Now let's start making our jjajangmyeon. Onion, pastrami, garlic, 볶은 순장, chicken broth from the matzo ball soup, french fries, and carrots from the soup. Straight in there. MSG. Cornstarch. We'll let that simmer. We go make our noodles. Sift it. Bread flour, pinch of salt, water. Cover it and let it rest for about 30 minutes. Cucumber. I'm gonna take the half sours, slice it really thin. Pickles. I'm gonna make some kimchi. Squeeze it out because it's a little too acidic. Gochugaru, garlic, sugar, sesame oil, sesame seeds. Now we're gonna do the same thing with sauerkraut. Gochugaru, sugar, tiny bit of garlic, 매실. Now we're ready to pull our noodles. So our dough has been resting. We're gonna run it through our pasta machine. One more surprise for you, Danny. Can't have jjajangmyeon without 탕수육. So this is cornstarch. A few pieces of this. All right. Crispy. I already have some 탕수육 sauce made. I'm gonna add mustard. Let's cook our noodles. Perfect. Pastrami jjajangmyeon.
Wow.
Half sour pickles. Pastrami 탕수육. Mustard 탕수육 sauce. Sauerkraut kimchi. Oiji made from the pickles. There we have it, Danny. I just turned your cat's deli into Korean Chinese. We got pastrami jjajangmyeon, 탕수육, and your kimchis.
We gotta give this a try, right?
Please, I'm so curious. That's delicious.
Wow, 10 out of 10.